Good morning, Alex. It's Monday. This Wednesday is July 4th, and so this week we are going to talk about the most American thing besides bacon and hamburgers: freedom. In the recent pilot for the show Newsroom, the reporter Will McAvoy says that there are over 207 sovereign states in the world, 180 of whom have the same sort of freedom as Americans. And while I haven't done the research, I'm inclined to believe anything Jeff Daniels says because he's affable! Now, freedom is a difficult concept to understand because there are several different types. Freedom of religion, freedom from religion, freedom of press, and so on and so forth, but the freedoms that most of us think we are enjoying are political freedom. The freedom to say and or do anything to a reasonable extent that we want. This gets tricky when we consider the fact that political groups, like the Westboro Baptist Church, have been saying shit that most of us consider to be angry, inhumane, and nearly infringing upon human rights. While on one hand we want to keep everyone happy, especially those who are currently holding funerals for those servicemen who have died, on the other we don't want to infringe on the rights of protesters and end up like Iran or North Korea or someplace like that. I think it is interesting, however, that most of us have these freedoms, but we are not allowed to really exercise these rights unless we enjoy certain circumstances. For example, we are allowed to vote but only when we turn 18. We are allowed to print anything we wish. But how many of us really have the money to print out a newspaper explaining our ideas? We are allowed to say whatever we wish, but a fair amount of the population live under the tyrannical ruling of their parents, where they really aren't allowed to say whatever they want. Freedom, in many cases in this country, is keeping your head down and your eyes front, not doing anything out of the norm in case you may get caught. Just look at Occupy. They were exercising the rights that many of us have, but none of us think to actually go out and enjoy. They were punished for that. Many of the people being arrested and spending nights in jail. In this country, freedom is more about not challenging the norm and less about a set of 10 commandments set down by a group of men 240 years ago. And I don't think that's right. Alex, I'll see you on Wednesday.